Just like a lot of y'all, I found out about the DJ Envy and Caesar Pinea alleged real estate scam. And I say alleged because I ain't got a Tasha K money, bro. I ain't trying to get sued. So, alleged scam, right? We first found out about this when Tony the Closer confronted DJ Envy on IG Live about allowing one of his listeners, his audience, his fans to get scammed out of $1 million by Caesar Pinea.
The guy last night, he said that he gave Caesar $1 million. When he said he came to the office, you were right there to greet him. He said he felt like you were part of the entire process as far as bringing him into the, him even deciding to make this investment. He's like, I would never have made $1 million investment if I didn't have DJ Envy co-signing him and telling me that, yo, he's a good dude. And then I come to the office and he's in the exact same office as I'm walking in before we even come to an agreement on the deal. So how do you feel like you play a part in that when an investor feels like, hey, my investment decision is based off the fact that I'm watching you sit in the same office with this guy, right? This guy said he was on his deathbed. He got $1 million lawsuit from a multi-million-dollar lawsuit from almost dying. He invests his money with Caesar and he's been chasing his money.
Now you telling me because I'm in the same office with somebody doing my car show business and somebody's in another office building, another office spot doing something else that I know what he's doing in that office space. And I greet everybody that comes in the office. You know why? Because that's what my mom taught me to do.
After this live stream, it's been like a snowball effect of unfortunate events for DJ Envy. He got sued alongside Caesar Pinea by dozens of investors. But during this live stream, DJ Envy admitted to something that I always made a mental note of because I knew this would come back to haunt him.
How has your business dealings been with Caesar?
Some have been great, some haven't been. Some have been really good and I made a lot of money and some have been slow. And that's why I say when people invest money, sometimes it goes like this, right? And you know this. I didn't hit with Caesar a couple of times and flip money in less than 30 days. Some of my builders, like the school, we still got, and I haven't got my money back yet. But I know that's part of the game. But I also do know there's certain things that need to happen. Like when it comes to Caesar, we've had a conversation and I spoke to him and I spoke to Jen and I told him if he does, and I asked him personally, I said, do you owe people money?
Does he owe you money?
We have an investment together that we're going to sell. He does not owe me money. We partnered up on a property. We partnered up on a property
does
and
he
owe half. It's
owe you money, DJ Envy?
It's a school, let me tell you.
Keep that in the back of your mind because that one admission by DJ Envy is going to cause him a lot of trouble. You see, Tony the Closer asked Envy if he's owed any money by Caesar. Envy says, no, me and Caesar, we partnered up on different properties, more specifically a school, and the school hasn't gotten sold yet, but I talked to Caesar and he gave me back my money. Those were Envy words. You will soon find out, though, that in an attempt to dissolve himself from all accountability, Envy will go against those words. But before we get there, though, let's talk about the alleged victims of DJ Envy and Caesar Pinea. They spoke out and did a news interview.
Dozens of tri-state area investors say they were victims of a Ponzi scheme, losing 6 figures each in what they thought was a legitimate real estate deal. News 12 senior investigative reporter Walt Kane has this Kane in Your Corner investigation.
I was happy to be a part of something, especially something this big.
Stanley Acosta thought it was his chance to give his family a better life. He invested $150,000 in cash in a real estate development deal. The money was supposed to be used to flip this property in Patterson. But Stanley says almost as soon as he signed the deal, something felt wrong.
One of the biggest flags for me was he didn't count the cash. I'm giving you $150,000 in cash. You're going to want to make sure that every dollar is there.
Bruh, of course he didn't count the cash. That man had no plans on doing anything with that money other than getting fatter. Caesar Pinea is built like a greasy. YouTube would not strike me down for bullying and harassment, so I'm gonna stop it there. Victims like this put into perspective how disgusting what Caesar Pinea and allegedly DJ Envy did. See, this guy isn't some type of millionaire or mogul entrepreneur. He's not rich at all, right? He's a working class man with a regular job and a family. He was able to get $150,000 due to savings and inheritance. He was just trying to do the right thing. He wasn't trying to blow the money. He was trying to invest it to build wealth for him and his kids. And for him to still lose the money at the hands of Caesar Pinea and just outright greed is disheartening.
The developer was Cesar Pinea, a social media influencer who advertises real estate seminars. Stanley's contract promised in return for his $150,000 investment, he'd get $45,000 in interest, a 30% return in just 5 months. But nearly a year later, he hasn't seen any money and says Pinea has stopped returning messages.
From a financial standpoint, it's killed me completely. I've had to take out loans to pay off credit card debts.
And Stanley isn't alone. Kane in Your Corner has uncovered over a dozen lawsuits filed by people who say they invested with Pinea and never got the money they were promised.
Texting him like almost every other day, like, hey, what's up with the money, Caesar? Like, I need that money, bro. Like, constantly texting him. He keeps delaying.
Our investigation finds in some cases, Pinea sold investments in properties real estate records show he never owned.
Caesar is a garbage human being, and I don't even have to say allegedly for Caesar. That's just the fact. Like, Caesar finessed and scammed a lot of vulnerable people, and I'm shocked this is just a civil case. Caesar should be in jail. Where's the DA? Where's the New Jersey DA, bruh? Caesar deserves an indictment. Put his ass in jail. This is crazy. But what's even crazier is these people that Caesar had access to, who he scammed, he wouldn't have had access to them if DJ Envy and the Breakfast Club didn't give their platform to Caesar to come on and lie about his portfolio and lie about what he could do for them, right? These people wouldn't invest in Caesar if DJ Envy didn't put his arms around Caesar, did real estate events with Caesar, and pretty much stamped Caesar as a trustworthy and honest dude.
Or sold years earlier. The lawsuits already total close to $10 million, with more being filed every week.
For the last year and a half or more, it's just been taking money in from people, and there's been no likelihood of people getting their money back.
Some of the lawsuits also mention Rashawn Casey.
This where Envy knows he done effed up. This where DJ Envy knows he done effed up. You see, for these hip-hop outlets to cover you, for Flacco to make a video about you, for Tone and Closer to talk about you, or Pocket Watching with JT, it does damage to your reputation, but not really if you're as big as DJ Envy. But for the news to cover you, for it to expand outside of hip-hop, and now people are speaking about you as a fraud because you decided to do business with Caesar? Oh, that's going to do damage to your reputation. But here's the thing, though. DJ Envy lawyer made a statement to the news, and what he said give us insight into what their defense is going to be in court and exactly how DJ Envy plans on explaining himself. But this explanation won't fly due to something we heard earlier in this video.
He's a radio personality who goes by the name DJ Envy. Casey often appeared with Pinea at real estate seminars, but his attorney insists he's a victim too.
And DJ Envy also gave $500,000 as an investment, which he has not received back.
To dissolve himself from accountability and remove himself from the equation, Envy is now claiming to be a victim of Caesar. But y'all remember earlier in this video when Tone the Closer asked DJ Envy, do Caesar owe you any money? And Envy stated that no, he don't owe me any money. That me and Caesars are partners. That if we go in on a flip, we'd have made a lot of money in 30 days from a quick flip, and we've lost money. If we've lost money, we just lost money. So what?
How has your business dealings been with Caesar?
Some have been great, some haven't been. Some have been really good and I made a lot of money, and some have been slow. And that's why I say when people invest money, sometimes it goes like this, right? And you know this. I didn't hit with Caesar a couple of times and flip money in less than 30 days. Some of my builders, like the school, we still got, and I haven't got my money back yet. But I know that's part of the game. But I also do know there's certain things that need to happen. Like when it comes to Caesar, you know, we've had a conversation, and I spoke to him, and I spoke to Jen, and I told him if he does, and I asked him personally, I said, do you owe people money?
Does he owe you money?
We have an investment together that we're going to sell. He does not owe me money. We partnered up on a property. We partnered up on a property
Does
a
he
year and a half. It's
owe you money?
When DJ Envy was trying to minimize the investors' complaint about being scammed by Caesar, he said it's all a part of the game. If you invest and lose money, you lose money. If you gain money, you gain money. That's just how the game goes. But now Envy is saying that Caesar scammed him for $500K when he invested. You see how things work? You see, before the law got involved, before them white folks got involved, DJ Envy had his boys back. You know, they were partners in crime. He was doing whatever he can to minimize the investors, I guess, complaints about Caesar. Now Envy is saying he's a victim of Caesar too. But unfortunately for DJ Envy, the evidence is already online of him claiming the opposite. That's not going to hold up in court. But good luck to DJ Envy, man. But if you're still here, click on the video somewhere on my screen to find out Why the Joe Budden podcast is done after Queen's Flip just exposed Joe Budden for doing this behind his back. I'm going to see you guys in this video somewhere on my screen, all right? I'm out of here, folks.